Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kodak. Today we're going to talk about the Lions defeating the Cardinals 20-13 here on Chain Gate Chats. The Lions win 20-13 in a good fashion. Bounce back week after week 2 with a stunning loss to the Buccaneers. When we dive right into it, the Lions actually played like they normally play. Last week they didn't. I don't really understand why they forced Jared Goff to throw the ball 55 times last week. We don't win when Jared Goff is throwing the ball that many times. They got back to the run game this week. David Montgomery, 105 yards. Gibbs, 83 yards. Total of 187 yards rushing for the entire team. That is Lions football. Ground and pound, first and second down. Second sometimes, and third downs look to pass. Last week, that did not happen. We could not score in the red zone. We were focused on pass because of Bucs injuries. But this week, things went back to normal, and we pulled out the dub like we usually do. Happy to see it. Dan Campbell got smarter. Jared Goff, 18-23 for 199 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a late second half pick. Honestly, he played lights out in the first half. He was almost perfect in the first half. He was spreading the ball around a lot. When we look at the receivers, St. Brown actually had I'd say for him, he had about under average game, but he still had a phenomenal game. We're talking 7 catches, 75 yards, 1 touchdown, longest reception, 20 yards. Played great. In the fourth quarter, had to go to old reliable to seal the deal. Threw it to St. Brown, got the first down so the Lions could seal the deal and win that game. Honestly, Brock Wright, he played. I don't understand what's going on with Sam Laporta. I don't know if it's his hamstring injury or what's going on. Brock Wright is affiliated. This guy got more catches than Sam Laporta, which is crazy. Last season, Sam Laporta was just killing it. So hopefully Sam Laporta, whatever, he gets his injury stuff cleared up and he starts rocking and rolling. He still had 36 yards on 2 catches. Big playability is there. But he only had 2 targets. So once he gets a little bit more healthy, expect him to start getting 4 or 5 catches a game. Brock Wright's taking some of the bulk there. Jahmyr Gibbs, he had 20 yards catching. We have David Montgomery with 3 catches for 17 yards. JMO, 1 for 9, a little disappointing there. He did catch a ball, but he was out of bounds. It would have been a big play down the field. Unfortunate, but you got to get your feet down, stay in bounds. Tim Patrick still getting affiliated. Last week, that guy came clutch. This week, he's getting affiliated. I mean, you got to get the trust with Jared Goff there. He's going to be part of this team this season going forward. So happy to see it. Just all around a good team win, running the ball, throwing the ball. I would like to see Jared Goff being around 200, 250 yards throwing on the day, and then we can achieve one of the backs getting close to 100 yards and the other one being around 40. That's just our winning formula. That is the Detroit Lions. We rush for 150 plus yards a game. Jared Goff doesn't have to throw more than, I don't know, I'd say 20 to 30 times a game. That is how we win football. I don't understand why last week this man had to throw the ball 55 times. That is a guaranteed loss. Jared Goff is not consistent enough for us to go out there and throw the ball 55 times a game. Take the pressure off Jared Goff. Let David Montgomery, probably one of the top 5 most consistent backs in the league, take the rock and run it down the field, carrying men's for 4 or 5 yards with this offensive line. Mauling, pushing. You see it every single play. It's like 2nd and 7. All of a sudden, they pick this man up and drive another 4, 5, 6 yards. Why are they forcing Jared Goff to throw the ball 55 times? Our run game is insane. Our offensive line is insane. Don't get it twisted, DC. Run the ball. On the opposite side, Kyler Murray, honestly, he really didn't have that bad of a game either. 21 for 34, 207 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and he did throw 1 pick. He actually ran the ball. Expected. Lions are terrible against mobile quarterbacks. 5 carries for 45 yards. And James Conner really didn't run at all. Trey Benson didn't really run at all. Mercado didn't really run at all. Their run game was shut down pretty much the whole time, unless it was 3rd down and Kyler Murray got out of the pocket and just ran it to get a 1st down. Marvin Harrison Jr., you know, he had 64 yards and a touchdown. He looked pretty good, ain't gonna lie, but the fact is we held all of the receivers under 100 yards, so that's great. Terrion Arnold, Carlton Davis, they played well. A little bit scary there with Terrion Arnold going down for a second with injury, but he came back in. Happy to see it. We came into the game without a couple players, and they picked up the slack, specifically at linebacker. Anzalone was out of this game, and we played well. We had a lot of tackles. As you can see, the run game was very, very, very abysmal. The passing game, the Cardinals, they made a couple plays here and there, but everybody was held in check for the most part. So good day for the defense as a whole. Sacks, we didn't do as much as we probably could have. Aiden Hutchinson did end up getting 1 sack there, but we got 1 turnover and they had 1 turnover. It was a stalemate on the turnover battle, and we just ended up putting more points on the board than they did, and that's how we won this game. So props to the defense playing well. Oh, you know what time it is. It's time for Clown of the Game. Let's get straight into it. We have the one, the only, the Arizona Cardinals QB, Kyler Murray. Come on, man. How are you about to just lob it down the field to our man, Cody Johnson? Another pick. Ooh. Clown, be better, Kyler Murray. You can't just be throwing it up there on a prayer. This guy, Kirby Joseph's going to make that play every time. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Be better, Kyler Murray. Man, I can't believe that Kyler just tossed it up like that, but oh, you know what that means. Time for Dogs of the Game. Let's go. We have the one play that set out the entire game for success. Let's get right into it. We got the good old-fashioned hook and ladder. Jared Goff steps back, tosses to St. Brown, and tosses it to Gibbs for a touchdown. Why don't we see this more often? Absolutely insane. Let's go, Lions. We love to see this. Ben Johnson. Great gameplay on all parts. Mix it up. Do something different. Go Lions, baby. And that's your dog of the game. Oh, man. I just love doing that. Clowns and Dogs of the Game. But overall, Lions, big bounce back win. 20-13, love to see it. Happy Sunday, everybody. Offense, defense, special teams, all played well. That's what we like to see, and that equals a Lion victory. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been a great week. Happy Sunday. Happy Lions win. Once again, 20-13. Lions win. We'll see you next week here on Chain Gang Chats.